Sofyan Amrabat injury scare, Donny van de Beek exit plan, and Phil Jones returns to Manchester United. Those are the things that we will be covering on today's show. But before we jump into that, please do smash a like on the video and please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. So let's start off with this story about Sofyan Amrabat. This is coming out from The Athletic in the UK this afternoon, and they are reporting that Manchester United detected a minor back injury during Sofyan Amrabat's medical visit. Now, the story goes on to say that the injury they felt was so minor that they could still progress with the deal. As a result of that, he has now just been called up to the Moroccan national team for their games against Liberia and Burkina Faso. Obviously, it's the international break now. He is at Carrington at the moment. I saw pictures of him with Sergio Reguilon earlier on today in the swimming pool. So they are at Carrington at the moment. Does this mean that he hasn't gone to Moroccan national duty? Was he not part of the Arsenal game because of this injury? At this point, we don't know. The story goes on to say that they thought that this injury is not serious and then they completed the deal. So we've just got to hope and pray that the Manchester United medical staff have done the right thing here. Obviously, we had a similar situation with Rasmus Højlund, didn't we? We did the medical and then we found out he had a back injury after the medical had taken place and after the signing had been announced. We have to just hope that they know what they're doing. But in some positivity, we can confirm what shirt number Sofyan Amrabat will wear. I know a lot of you have been asking me about this. He will officially wear the number 4 shirt at Manchester United. So that's good. That's positive. That's a very, very special shirt for Manchester United, isn't it? So for him to have the number 4, that is a massive, massive thing. And we are now expecting to see the pictures of him in the shirt in the next couple of minutes. So moving on to the next story, let's talk a little bit about Donny van de Beek. There is multiple reports coming out this afternoon from newspapers in Turkey. Obviously, the Turkish transfer window is still open, and they are reporting that Fenerbahce are now seriously interested in signing Donny van de Beek and plan to play him in the number 6 role. Obviously, Eric Bailly has just moved to Besiktas as a free agent. Donny van de Beek, whether or not it will be a permanent deal or not, we'll have to wait and see. But you know what? For the sake of Donny's career, I think a permanent move would be the best for everybody. I don't see the point in doing a loan move. And I know people will say, well, we can't get a replacement in, but at least then we know in January we will have the money to go and buy somebody to replace him. And when you think about it, Kobe Mainoo will be back soon. He should be having Donny van de Beek's place. If Erik ten Hag, the man who pretty much made Donny van de Beek's career, doesn't even fancy him at Manchester United, then we have to 100% get rid of him. He's on £120,000 a week as well, which I know, again, isn't his fault. It was Manchester United who gave him that contract. But to have somebody being paid that amount of money to not even play any football makes zero sense to me. £6.5 million a year in wages we're paying him. Get him off the books, send him off to Turkey, hopefully get a bit of money in, recoup a bit of the losses that we will have made on the transfer fee, and then move on from it. But do let me know what your thoughts are on Donny van de Beek. Would you loan him out? Would you sell him permanently? Or maybe you'd keep him? Let me know what your thoughts are. Now, the final story for today's video is about Phil Jones. Now, I'm sure you saw the title and you got very, very concerned. So there's a story coming out this afternoon that apparently Phil Jones is set to return to Manchester United as an under-18s coach. I mean, I don't know what to think about this one. I really don't. What is it with our obsession of bringing back people who don't really need to come back and giving them roles at the club? People like Darren Fletcher, Johnny Evans. Like, the list goes on and on and on. Phil Jones is an under-18s coach. Like, really? Really? Are we going to have Phil Jones coaching our youth? I think this is ridiculous. I really do. I thought for a minute that someone was trolling me when this story came out, but it does seem to be legit, and he is going to be back at Carrington. He is going to be working in the under 18s as a coach. Let me know what you think about that one in the comment section. Obviously, all I can do is laugh, really. Like, this isn't something that a competent football club should be doing. You wouldn't see Manchester City doing this. You wouldn't see an Arsenal or a Liverpool doing this. You know, bringing back a player who sat on the bench. We didn't even sit on the bench. He didn't play for 2 or 3 years because of having a terrible injury record, was on ridiculous money, just sat there collecting his money and had no ambition to leave at any point. You finally get rid of him after 2 or 3 years, and then you give him a role within the club. I mean, it makes zero sense to me. Let me know what your thoughts are on this one. I assume everybody is in agreement that this is a stupid decision, but you know, are we really surprised when we support this amazing club, Manchester United, and they do stupid things? But yeah, let me know what your thoughts on all of these things we've discussed today. Sofyan Amrabat is officially the number 4. Let me know if you're worried about this injury. Also, let me know how you feel about Donny van de Beek, and also let me know about this Phil Jones story. Thank you so much for watching the video today. This has been Daily Red Devil. I've been Kieran. Please make sure to smash a like on the video and subscribe on your way out, and I'll catch you all later.